if you're new here, I'm Kaneti, and if you're already watching my One Piece Chill channel, welcome back. Today we are going to read One Piece chapter number 1165. Still catching up. Let's see what happens there. Let's go. Okay, it's called Reverberations. And we get, read the request, Beppo sleeping peacefully using Zeus as a pillow. Oh my god, not just Beppo, but Law here as well. This is so cute. This is adorable. And they are all sleeping on like a huge lamp. That reminds me of a scene that I remember like the most from when I was little. I was watching Pokemon, a like animated series on TV. And Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon, and I feel like there was this moment where all the Pokemon, not all, the small Pokemon were sleeping on Snorlax. Snorlax was kind of on the back, and on the belly the smaller Pokemons were sleeping. That's what it's giving. This is really cute, and there's a rainbow, flowers, birds, everything is so chill, so cozy. I'm loving these cover pages, these requests, they are beautiful. Especially when we have this in the chapter. Going in back to that dramatic moment where Rox Xebec asked to kill him, please. And we get right away this frame with him crying. You hear that too? Garp is asking. Yeah, Roger answers already, ready to attack. Just kill me. His words, his attitude and his expression, they are all telling different stories. His words, I guess, just kill me. His attitude is attacking them, and his expression is that he's clearly distraught, sad. Sad is not even covering it. This is such a big word for this, to be honest. But they are going into attack. Garp with his fist right to the nose, and a double page right away of the fighting. We see still the same attack to the nose. We see clash of the swords, and I feel like a huge impact of the attack of Xebec, but also his haki makes them fly away into the rocks, into the mountain, which also makes a huge impact. Phew, alright, Xebec must be thinking, damn, I was really hoping they would be able to do it. Stand up, continue. Why does the sky look like that? It's split in half. Was that the moment? Alright, because on the previous page you can see the clouds moving. We gotta evacuate before we are all dead. It's the same thing that happened with Lucia, right? Okay, we'll see. Let's steal the ship and get off this island. What? You mean Rock's ship? You really think he's coming back? This is the end of the Rock's pirates. Hurry, to the shore. Everyone is evacuating. What did you say, Vice Admiral Garp? Once you've got every living resident and sailor on board, shove off and get out of here. That is kind of crazy because we have several navy ships and some of them are just attacking escapees because they don't want anyone to get out and survive. But there's Garp and he is telling his people to save humans from this island. So it clearly shows this thing, this divide, you could say, right, inside the navy. People who are in on it, people who are not, and just trying to do their job and save people. What's happening on the island, Roger? Once Rayleigh and them get to you, wait off the coast. Okay, so Roger is asking his crew to just go away, and Garp is saying also get out of here, and then we see both of them saying I will be back, and we know they will be. That is a beautiful moment. Rox, Roger, I came here intending to arrest you both, Garp is saying, but shoving off his coat. It's we're getting serious, no coats anymore. Yeah, Roger says, and my plan was to steal Shaki and the treasure and hightail it out of here. Instead, shall we team up for a minute? I have a number of issues with this, Garp is saying, but I can't afford to let him run free. Yeah, a number of issues. So he clearly, again, he didn't know what the heck was happening on the island, and obviously he would have issues with this. But then it all goes super differently. He stays in the Marines, but for Dragon, this was really this crucial turning point. He was in the Marines, but after all of this happened, that was like, I think that was the moment. That was, no. Hey, Rox. Dash. Okay. I can't really comment. Their talks are going on. I think they are working together to defeat Rox, and they don't have to just defeat, they have to kill him, because that's what he asked for. And now Roger is going with his sword into attack. Garp is helping too. That look you've got, the curse, he's saying. Is there any way to break it? Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Just wake up. I mean, I love how caring they are. I mean, it's like, we wish you could just like wake up from this curse, and then we would just like say bye-bye to each other and go our separate ways. That is pretty touching and very sad. Faster. Roger is going to keep fighting until we've evacuated the island. That hockey is off the charts. Got a spot for me on the ship, I assume Gloriosa is asking. Huh, Gloriosa? Okay, so she's going with the Roger pirates. I guess she's evacuating with Roger pirates. Listen up, Kaida. You owe me for the rest of your life. You're gonna make good on that. So it wasn't like she did him a favor and that is like the debt. No, she's like, you stole that fruit from me that I acquired. So now you're indebted to me. Huh? You're gonna owe me for the rest of your life. Fat chance. It was Finders Keepers, Lin, and you lost. Just watch me. I'm going to create a new crew where violence rules all. And he did. You think you're hot stuff now? Keep dreaming of the day you beat me. It will never come. I love the dynamic, to be honest. Come on, Lin, let's get moving. Carry the treasure. I'll come and collect one day, she's saying. Looking pretty happy, by the way. And I'll be waiting to crush your spirit, he answers. You know, I'm feeling the vibes of this, like, friends dynamic, you know? Like they're cool with each other. It's not like they hate each other. You know, I like this. And then we go back to Rox's fight, let's say. Just a moment of it. Him really like showing that it's going to be pretty hard to kill him. Because he quite easily throws away both Garp and Roger. And then we go to Whitebeard. That's the person who looked like Mark. You are the one who knocked down that mountain, aren't you, Newgate? Who are you? Looks like your crew's falling apart. The name is Graham, captain of the Polar Pirates. Polar Graham. He looks exactly like Marco. Maybe it's just the hair, but I'm a big fan of yours. Say, you got no ship to go back to, huh? Team up with me instead. Get out of my hair. Okay, Marka is 43, 45 after time skip. And here, the person who looks like he could be Marka's dad is offering Whitebeard to team up. And then we know, obviously, Marka was in Whitebeard's pirates. So, that must be his father. And that's how this connection came to life, you could say. That's interesting because I feel like on one of the panels, when we saw the pirates fighting, I saw someone looking like Marco. Was that him? Was that Polo Graham? Hey, where did Newgate go? Stacy, I think, is asking her in the treasure. Don't ask me. So yeah, I guess he did take Polygram up on his offer. That is the moment where all like the Rock's crew is falling apart. Well, they even said it already a few times. What are you doing, Dragon? Calm down. No, what are you people doing? Did you know what we were aiding here? Dragon! So he is back at the Navy ship with some survivors from the island, it seems. Put them on our... Ah, no, the survivors are on the island. Put them on our ship right now. We have to rescue them. And if anyone argues against it, I'll execute him on the spot. I think Dragon is saying, and we see these poor people, like some man, granny, child, lady. This isn't going to end here, Dragon. It better not. Yeah, so Dragon did come back to his fleet to say, like, what the fuck, we have to at least save the people that are still here. Why are we not saving them? Like, what is happening? Really, Gaban, where are you going? Don't you dare follow us. Take the ship out into open water and wait. Okay, so they decided to go help out on the island. That island, Saturn is saying, will never have existed. Understood? West Blue. So they want to destroy it, obviously. They want to cover it. How they do it. Just destroy the whole island. Pretend nothing has happened. The God Valley incident. Oh my god, are we nearing the end of the flashback? We didn't see Shanks. Shanks just disappeared. Remember he saw some treasure chest and he crawled into it because it was shiny. The treasure chest probably, I'm sorry for the loud sound, closed. And then Roger's crew got that chest. That's probably how. That's crazy. The God Valley incident, S-level top secret classification. Records of clandestine operations and special hazard pay for naval base G11 and Cipher Pole number 6. Okay. Registry of participants in the human hunt expunged. Site of event, God Valley. Island location, area, population details erased. Number of fatalities unknown. We can see the other half of the mountain fallen. It's just crushing. It's just all crushing. We don't even need to destroy it like we did with Lulusia, right? It's just crushed by itself. Garp, did you know about that enormous black monster the government has? And they call themselves the good guys. Exactly. Can't believe it either. If you're gonna quit the Navy, come join us, Roger is saying. That's so sweet. Oh, that would be so cool. Imagine if that happened. Don't be an idiot. If I quit, who's going to watch out for the rank and file? Yeah, I remember like his idea was to do some good from the inside, you know, that there are people who feel like they could change something, even in maybe in little ways, look after people with the power they got from being in the Marines, and that's how they're going to try and do something good for the world. It all comes down to mass, doesn't it, Garp? Mass? What do you mean? First of all, the color of armament is a power that doesn't yield to the devil fruits. And on top of that, I was wreathed in color of the Supreme King. There's no way it couldn't have hurt him. Yeah, but he was guarding... The hockey is called a bit differently, I feel like, in this translation. Yeah, but he was guarding the Supreme King too. So they cancel out. Exactly my point. There's no damage unless we surpass that. I mean, they're just trying to figure out how to kill rocks at this point. If it's all down to who wears out first, we will lose. There's no way to keep up with a monster like that thing. So you want to hit him with a critical mass of Supreme King Haki? Exactly. Don't even think about whatever stamina you'd need after that. In that case, you're saying we don't come back from this alive? If we can pull this off, all three of us will be down for the count. But if we miss, we are done for. Listen up, Rox. I don't know what I can say to console you. I don't know what happened to you either. But there's one thing I do recognize. I recognize your sorrow. Oh, thanks for the word. Sorrow is so much better than like being sad. Oh my god, sorrow. The panel. Oh, it makes me so sad. Ugh. Don't cry, you idiot. Roger is so emotional. I love this about him. He's very kind-hearted. He is very like soft inside, and I think that's wonderful. God of Fire, Infinitum, Ace, explosion, and they are going in for like the finisher, huge attack, and we can assume they do succeed in killing Rox here. Absolutely beautiful panel. We can see the impact on Quebec. The world government attempted to cover up everything that happened here, but the downfall of Rockstick Quebec and his lawless band of followers. Yeah, I think we can see him literally disappearing here. Feels like the Rocks pirates who wreaked havoc on their era cast unmistakable reverberations that shook the very world. It's so epic. Holy shit. That's so epic. That feels also like the end of flashback. I'm not sure if we are going to get any more chapters here in this flashback. Like, maybe the implication is enough, like about Shanks, that it was the treasure chest, like I said. Maybe we won't get any more. It feels very finished, you know. So really, that I can talk a little bit about this. That flashback, it was fucking incredible. It was so good because like the God Valley incident, we heard about this before, and we saw a little bit of that in Kuma's flashback and Kuma's memories. And it's such a huge event, such an important event, and so many like big names. They were all there, and it's just incredible to see with our own eyes, so to say, how it all happened. And it's just crazy. And I don't have anything smart to say. I'm just just expressing my feelings. And I'm feeling a lot. It was wonderful. It was incredible. I love it so much. I don't know how can I go back to present time now. Like, I'm invested in this moment in the past. I'm like all there. My heart is there, and then we are going back to the present, and I'm like, what were we doing? Where were we? I mean, I do remember vaguely, but it will feel so weird going back from that flashback. We'll see what happens in the next chapter, because obviously it came out already. Since I'm catching up, everyone knows I don't. Maybe we will still get like one more chapter of this flashback, maybe not, maybe we are going right back to present, but yeah, I feel like that will be it for today. I'm just feeling so emotional right now, but please do share your thoughts in the comments, without spoilers of course, for the future chapter. Share your favorite moment, and yeah, that would be it for today. So thank you for watching, and see ya.